does it say anything about him as a leader, as a manager, that he had a deputy chief of staff, effectively an employee, that could think they could do what they did?
Well, look, I think Christie has done everything absolutely right if he hasn't done anything wrong. And I mean that. I mean, he has handled this crisis decisively, cleanly, and taken responsibility. He hasn't walked away from it. Now, the question is anything going to come out that he was involved in telling them to do things? Now, the interesting thing to me as a Republican is to look at the Hillary Clinton discussion of her hit list with John Kerry and all the prominent Democrats, Ted Kennedy, that they had on her, Claire McCaskill, they went after Claire McCaskill, who they had on their list. It'll be interesting to follow the mainstream media and see how many lines of coverage the Christie thing has gotten and how many lines of coverage the Hillary hit list has gotten.
Let's just hang on for 1 second.
Yes.
That may be a fair exercise. And political, like retribution in politics, is as old as politics itself, right? There's a big difference, though, between what we're hearing about Hillary Clinton and what we've heard about Christie's people. Christie's people decided to play God. Clinton's people did not.
I'm not sure I understand that.
Well, closing off 3 access lanes to the George Washington Bridge and messing with normal people's everyday lives is a whole lot different from trying to exact retribution on a political candidate privately.
Well, we don't want to go all the way back to IRS and Benghazi and all that stuff, so we won't go there.
Don't we? I don't know.
I mean, I don't want to do that. I mean, this argument can go on forever, but I think the coverage of the Christie 4-lane thing, now it's discomforting and stupid and all those words, but it was not a nuclear war.
Well, perhaps in some ways he's playing into a stereotype that people have of New Jersey, maybe a stereotype of him in some ways, and then the story takes on a life.
Look, I think this, that the Democratic Party is so much more capable of directing charges and leading a carefully orchestrated plan than the Republicans. As I said before, they can't sell an iPad. I mean, they can't.
They need a better message, a better marketing campaign.
They need a marketing campaign. I mean, they're terrible. I mean, they drop everything. I mean, they have no way of selling things home.